Hej, cześć, siemanko, witam w kolejnym odcinku z Hogwartu. Dzisiaj zaczniemy od misji, która da nam alohomory. Jest to misja o niedoli woźnego. Ciekawe co to. Dobra, bez zbędnego pitolenia, czekajmy. Okej. Dzień dobry, panie woźny. Co tam?
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, a Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Okej.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
Tak,
Odd
mam.
little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Okej, niech ci będzie.
Glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alohomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
A czyli, reasumując, mamy za niego odwalić całą robotę. Brzmi jak plan. Dosyć pierwsze trudne zaklęcie takie. Czy bardzo bardzo wolno mnie to goniło, ale z drugiej strony było ciężkie do wyważenia. Dobra, Alohomora, kameleon, Alohomora, gdzie jesteś? Wróć. Kameleon, reparo. No nie widzę, chyba że jestem jakiś przyślepy.
Alohomora.
A, okej. Jego się nie przypisuje. Użyj Q, E, A i D, aby poruszyć te. Dalej nie wiem jak to działa, ale okej. Otworzone.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
Dobra, spoko.
This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio.
Git. Przypomnienie dla pracowników. Skrzaty domowe Hogwartu wykonują wyśmienitą pracę utrzymywania zamków w czystości. Są przygotowane na niemal wszystkie wyzwania, jakie czekają je każdego dnia. Jednak niedawno doszło do wybuchu niespodziewanie dużego stosu petard niespodzianek, schowanych pod poduszką. Kakofonia była wielce nieprzyjemna. Jednego biednego skrzata okrył niebieski dym, a wszyscy, którzy znajdowali się w pobliżu przez resztę dnia, cierpieli na dzwonienie w uszach. Zgaduję, że sprawcą był irytek. Proszę zachować czujność i na siebie uważać.
Revelio.
A, tutaj jesteś. Nie widziałeś mnie? Nie, nie, nie. Odkryj mi więcej, o tak.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
I na samą górę. Dużo tych prefektów, nie podoba mi się to. Okej, powoli, powoli, na spokojnie.
Revelio.
Po cichu. Nie widziałeś mnie, kim jesteś? Nieważne. Nie tutaj.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Dobra, rozkminiłem, że najpierw to zielone musi się zapalić, a później to w środku musi się obracać. Fajnie, że im przemiły pan to wytłumaczył. Okej, zostawicie mnie? Dobra, nie widzą. I teraz się stąd zawijamy.
Alohomora.
A? To może się źle skończyć, ale chcę tą skrzynkę. Dobra, mamy. Tylko żeby kameleon nam się nie wyłączył. A gogle do Quidditcha kozacko. Najgorsze jest to, że nie mogę tutaj biegać. To mnie
Revelio.
strasznie denerwuje. Revelio, okej. Proszę krwi odbity.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
Dobra, oni się nic nie boją. Nie mogę ich jakoś rozproszyć. Więc na farta. A ty gdzie idziesz?
I had planned to bet a few
Nie widzisz
galleons on
mnie.
Hufflepuff this season.
I wychodzimy stąd. Nie patrz się na mnie, nie patrz się na mnie, nie było mnie tutaj, nie, nie, nie. Oglądaj sobie, czarodzieje, oglądaj. I do dołu, spokojnie, ograbiliśmy wszystko. Co dalej?
Revelio.
Panie woźny, mam posążki. Chciałbym złapać tą stronę, ale będzie ciężko. Więc dobrze, że już tu stanęłeś, bo mam tu skrzynkę już odblokowaną. Do dołu znowu. Ja czekam tylko, aż będę mógł czarnej magii się nauczyć. O, ale macie przewalone wtedy wszyscy.
Hello, Mr.
Cześć.
Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Mi się wydaje, że to będzie
I'll see
dobra
what I can
odpowiedź.
do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood, but I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Okej.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Przekonałeś.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Przekonałeś, mordeczko.
Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this.
Kiciuś! Kiciuś! Głasku, głasku. Ciebie już głaskałem chyba. Do osiągnięcia życiowego mi się nie liczy. W ogóle, by the way, przebrałem troszeczkę moją postać. Ale już pewnie zauważyliście. Po prostu poza nagrywaniem... Poza nagrywaniem... Sebastian, ja ci nie przeszkadzałem.
I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Szybka zagadka.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked
Możecie nie gadać?
to assist you in using the room to further
Pająk.
your studies in that
Który to
regard.
pająk?
Please meet him there.
Daj mi 3 najpierw. Pająk to jest
I've not
0,
heard from my Uncle
1,
Roman
2,
in quite
3,
some time.
4,
I
5,
can
6,
decide
7,
myself with worry.
8.
Could you meet me in the
Czyli
courtyard?
1, 8, 9, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Takie coś. To najpierw przeszukajmy skrzynię. Okej. I drugie. Hydra. Gdzie jest hydra? Hydra jest 0, 1, 2, 3. To jest 3, 13, 16, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Co to jest? Takie coś. Okej, to takie coś to będzie. To. Tak, to musi być to. Powinieneś się otworzyć teraz. Dziękuję. Co tu masz dla mnie? Brązowy szalik w palmy, ale nie mam pokazane, czy jest lepszy, czy gorszy, więc... Na razie zostawmy, mamy, zobaczmy, jakie ma emisje. Emisje... Skrzata to chyba nie chcę. Sebastian, mój przyjaciel. No raczej jeszcze Sebastian. Jeszcze sprawdźmy to wyposażenie. Gorsze. Szalik. Taki sam. Czekaj, ten mi daje więcej. Tak, ten mi daje więcej. Mam na razie najlepsze. Okej, tylko wygląd szalika sobie zmieniły, żeby był jakiś ładniejszy. Szczerze ten mi się podoba, więc zostańmy przy tym. Okej. W takim razie teraz teleporcik do Sebastiana. Mapa świata. Gdzie jesteś, Sebastian? Tylko jeszcze... Mapa świata. Co jest najbliżej ciebie? Przeteleportujemy się tutaj.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Dobra, dolecieliśmy do Sebastiana, teraz tylko podejść do niego na górę. Zapalmy sobie proszę kwiu.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Rzeczywiście, przytulnie tutaj. Cześć, Sebastian. Poczekam na ciebie. Ciekawe, co u twojej siostry.
You made it.
No raczej.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Bardzo chętnie.
This way.
Którędy idziesz? Proszę, pierwszy.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Okej, wchodzę. Halo, pani siostro! Halo! O, siemanko.
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Zaraz to ogarniemy, Seba.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Okej. To ja idę
Revelio.
pozwiedzać. Jest tu coś. Może panie Tragarz, masz coś do sprzedania fajnego?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Dzień
I'm
dobry.
Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you
Chcę
have for
zobaczyć
sale?
pański. Pokaż mi swoje towary.
What are we in the market for today?
Co to? Okej. To mi nic nie da, ale mogę sobie posprzedawać przedmioty. Dlaczego to ma większą ofensywę? A tamto zwiększył sprzedaż. Dobra, nieważne. Zapomnijmy o tym. To jest gorsze. I to jest gorsze. A dlaczego to jest lepsze? Dobra, później sprawdzimy. Sebastian, idę do ciebie.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Nie no, tak się nie będziemy bawić.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's
Nie
no
będę cię słuchał,
idea
stary.
the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said.
Chyba cię pogło, mordo.
Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Nie zgadzam
I
się z
ought to see
tobą.
how Sebastian's faring.
Może znajdziemy jakąś poszlakę? Sebastianie, to mój zestaw do mikstur, nie twój, nie ruszaj moich rzeczy. Okej. Droga Ann, bez ciebie to nie jest ten sam Hogwart. Cóż, Sharp wciąż jest równie okropny, ale wiesz co mam na myśli. Mam nadzieję, że czujesz się już lepiej. Okej. Okej, w takim razie wychodzimy. Sebastian, pomogę ci znaleźć ten
Why
lek.
will
A
she not
co?
listen to me? She's my sister.
Masz rację, mordo.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll
No
admit, I
przesadził.
wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Dobrze, idźmy.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Wujek, wrócę po ciebie.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Seba,
Up there.
biegnij. A,
On that plateau is where they cursed Anne. This way.
tam na górze, okej. Nie możemy po prostu wziąć miotły i dolecieć?
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Dead wizard in my book.
Co tam? Prości jesteście.
Expelliarmus, Confringo.
Łap.
Protego. I will make you. Expelliarmus, Confringo. You're no match for me.
Au. Tak sobie pokozaczyłem trochę, ale
Childish.
to się źle skończy, jakby ja tak kozaczył. Łap. To się bardzo źle skończy.
Expelliarmus, Confringo. Protego. Stupid.
Łatwo. To zbierzmy wszystko teraz. Tak, tutaj. Tyle jesteś warty.
You've made your last mistake.
Aha, jeszcze ty zostałeś? Chodź, dawaj. 1 na 1.
Teach you nothing. Get away.
Miało być 1 na 1. Taki jesteś odważny?
Don't you try again, I beg you. I can. No! I will make you. Such arrogance. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. I won't rest. Dead. Accio.
Łap.
I will make you pay. Down! Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Masz.
Accio.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Dobra, eliksiry odzyskałem, więc plus.
Revelio.
Nie ma tu już nic, wszystko zebrane. Idziemy z Sebą.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Coś jeszcze tutaj jest? Już tak na górze takie mniej oczywiste rzeczy. Mniej oczywista skrzynka może? To.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might
Tutaj nic nie ma.
a closer look at the house itself.
Z sobą możemy mamy pogadać? Nie. Dobra. Ogarnąłem już wszystko tutaj, idziemy do następnych. Słyszę, że ktoś gada, panowie gobliny?
This well looks familiar. Revelio! Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Lumos!
Nie, no to nic nie da. Mam taką dziwną nadzieję, że to pomoże. Zostało jeszcze to.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Dobra, Seba, powiem ci gdzie. Znaczy nie pamiętam.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey.
Tak jest.
You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers. Revelio!
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Jeżeli coś blokuje, zaraz to naprawimy.
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something
Dobra.
here worth a closer look.
They've
Idziemy
left
na
all
dół.
of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Jak ty tak szybko tu wlazłeś? Przybyłam tu dla nauki, ale chcę pomagać. Ta wewnętrzna sprzeczność jest przytłaczająca. Tak jakby magia chciała mnie uzdrawiać, ale ja jej to uniemożliwiam. Czy powinnam tracić nadzieję? Czy już zawsze będę żałować, że nie zrobiłam więcej? Nie mogę patrzeć im w oczy, wiedząc, że mogłabym zdjąć im ten kamień z serca. Widziałam, jak ten mężczyzna opuszcza dziś obóz. Ten, który przypominał mi ojca. Z pewnością nic wielkiego się nie stanie, jeśli mu pomogę. To przysłuży się moim badaniom, ale jako korzystny skutek uboczny pożytecznego wykorzystania moich
Seems these
umiejętności.
journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
To mój drugi tydzień w obozie. Każdego dnia przybywa więcej osób. Mugolscy lekarze oraz niektórzy nasi uzdrowiciele robią dla nich co mogą. Rozpacz jest wyczuwalna. Ci, którzy przeżyli zarazę, będą już zawsze żyli z ciężarem straty. Gorączka może minąć, skóra może się zrosnąć i zabliźnić, ale niszczycielska gorycz pozostaje. Widziałam mężczyznę przypominającego mego ojca, który stracił dziecko. Nie potrafił sobie z tym poradzić. Chciałabym mu jakoś ulżyć. Zaczynam myśleć, że inni się mylą. Mam możliwość pomóc tym biednym duszom. To takie arbitralne, że nie pomagamy im pozbyć się tej udręki.
Journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Jest tu jeszcze coś? Nie. Nie no, musi tu coś jeszcze być.
Revelio. Depulsor.
Tak myślałem.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Depulsor. Lumos.
Co chcesz, Seba?
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my
widzisz.
breath.
I mamy to. No i okej. Krypta. Krypta to raczej ktoś tu leży.
Why would the door
Śpi.
lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Drzwi, nie otwieraj, mordo! Mam jeszcze do przelutowania trochę. A to okno. Nie było tematu?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note.
No raczej, że czegoś tu brakuje.
Let's have a look.
Najpierw sprawdźmy skrzynki. Okej. Teraz notatka.
Anything
No i co mi to
helpful in
da?
the note?
Nie było nic pożytecznego.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Spoko, my kumple.
I'll be in touch.
Revelio.
Till then.
Dobra. Ja tu się jeszcze rozejrzę.
Expelliarmus!
Nie, nic tu raczej nie będzie. Niestety. Po co takie coś ładnego robili, jeżeli nic tu nie ma? Czekaj, to jest wieża obrony przed czarną magią. Skoro jest wieża, musi być piętro wyżej. Nie tak. Chociaż w sumie z drugiej strony fabuła nas tu przyprowadzi jeszcze. Tak więc zawijajmy się po prostu. Okej, mamy wszystko ogarnięte, powróciliśmy do Hogwartu. Także teraz przerwa i widzimy się w następnym odcinku. Trzymajcie się i do zobaczenia. Cześć.